because they're against all that. And they know where he is. He's in favor of it. So they'll say, well, let's wait for the next attorney general. But they're not approving her.
Okay. Where is it here?
See, if anybody who listens to this show could say that it's boring, I mean, if we don't get people calling up, we yell at each other.
Okay, let's see. The House passed an emboldened group of moderate House Republicans put their leaders on notice this week that they intend to steer a more pragmatic course on social issues, including abortion, same-sex marriage, and immigration, as the party tries to position itself for the 2016 election. Okay, about 24 Republicans, led by a mostly small group of female lawmakers, forced the House leadership to pull an anti-abortion bill from consideration and replace it with a less restrictive measure on Thursday, but I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what it is, so I'm not going to get into it. But there's definitely the Republicans are fighting between each other
a
also.
For you. Become ordained today.
Yeah. What is this? This is the Washington Post, huh? But what are they saying? Well, okay, week 2 or 3 with the baby. Okay, I don't know. This is silly. You leaving us, Dr. Mark?
No, I think I got a message. I heard my phone.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put on a song since the doc and I are just arguing and not agreeing on things at this moment. So, I'm going to play a song called Story Time by Sonny and Gabe, my niece. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was Sonny and Gabe. Recording's called Story Time.
Maybe we should remind everybody what our phone number is, because nothing is being lit up here. 646-595-3275. Even if you have a complaint about Felix and I, call up and let us know. You know, I mean, if we're doing something wrong...
I do nothing wrong. You do nothing wrong. We're perfect. And anybody wants to agree with us, don't call. Anyway, so let's see. We spoke about ISIS. We spoke about what else? About the capsizing of the ship. Let's talk about a little bit of the questions that was asked of the Republicans, which was if you were invited to a wedding of a gay couple, would you go? Did you hear that question being asked?
No. Who asked who brought that up?
They asked Perez. Santana, what's his name? The guy,
who?
Santana. You know, the guy that ran last time also.
You're thinking of Santorum.
Santorum, and I don't know who else. Santorum said never, definitely not. Perez, is that his name? The guy from...
Who's Perez? There is no
Perez. Not Perez, what's his name?
Ted Cruz?
Ted Cruz said he doesn't know. He's never invited. So
of course, most of them, if they were smart, would say, "Well, I haven't been invited to one. I can only give you an answer if and when that happens."
That's what he said. That's what Cruz said.
Which is begging the issue, really.
Yeah.
I
think Rubio.
Well, Rubio is against gay marriage, so
I think he said yes, he would go though.
Oh, really? I
think he said there's a difference in being against it. Listen, I don't particularly like the idea. I wouldn't. I don't know if I like the idea or don't like the gay marriage. But
it doesn't affect you.
But it doesn't affect me.
It
has nothing to do with me. If two people want to get married,
if two people love each other,
that's all. That's up to them.
I mean, why should you see this? This again is a perfect example of the Republican Party or some Democrats.
Let's just say politicians
who because they have certain feelings about abortion, let's say, or gay marriage, if a woman wants to terminate her pregnancy, it's her body. She has the right under Roe v. Wade, constitutionally upheld by the Supreme Court. So then, why are they making it a states' rights issue? Okay? And as far as gay marriage is concerned, if two people love each other, why shouldn't they be allowed to marry?
Who are they hurting?
They're not hurting anybody.
And if you don't like it, you don't have to go to the wedding?
No, you don't have to make their cake.
You don't have to.
That's,
Well, that's a problem right now. Let's not go that far. That's too far.
That's the whole controversy. See, that people care about. I mean,
listen, if they don't want to, listen, if I knew somebody didn't want to do something for me, I would walk away and go somewhere else, personally.
Yes.
If I felt uncomfortable in the store, I would just leave.
As my father used to say many times, when the money is in your pocket, you're the boss. So if you go to a bakery and they don't want to accommodate you for whatever reason, you go someplace else.
Exactly. It's not a big deal. I think most of the social issues And that's what sways me away from being a Republican is the socialisms. A lot of the economic issues I agree with. And Mark doesn't care about most of the economic issues probably. But the social issues are what are more important to him, I think.
Well, I mean...
Do you care? How much do you care? How much do you, if they're going to cut the taxes on some of the wealthier companies? It's not going to, or raise them. It's
well,
not going to,
I tell you,
it's not going to affect us
when
if
you're
they
talking
raise.
about taxes. I care. I am leaning more toward Elizabeth Warren's point of view. I mean, there's no reason why the government should make so much money on student loans. Okay, you're talking about young people who have an opportunity to get higher education. Okay, and they have to take out loans. And the government is squeezing them and bleeding them dry with interest rates when it comes to companies and banks. The government is much more liberal when it comes to the tax rate for these groups.
Listen,
young people...
Yeah. Mark, how can you say that the corporate rate in the United States is the highest in the world? That's known, the tax rates.
Well, compare that to, on a level playing field, compare that to what students are paying, okay, for their loans so that they can go seek higher education. While the student interest rate may not be 35 or 39%, okay, when you break it down statistically, for a young person, they might as well be paying 39%. You hear President Obama, who a few years ago, say that he and Michelle, and both of them were, got grant money, scholarship money to go to college and to law school. Just finished paying off their college loans, I think about 3 or 4 years ago when he was about 46.
What school did he go to?
Went to Ivy League schools.
The most expensive schools there are.
But still, you're talking about, Elizabeth Warren likes to see. I identify with Elizabeth Warren because when I went to Brooklyn College, when she went to her local city community, it wasn't a community college, it was a 4-year school like I did. Her tuition was $50 a semester, and then you buy your books. Okay? My tuition was $75 a semester, and then you buy your books. So
a semester?
Yeah.
Or credit?
A semester.
So you paid $75 for the whole semester?
That's right. And she paid $50. And, the bottom line is, of course, it was harder to get into a city school. If you had money, or a lot of people who didn't get into city colleges because of, it was basically free. A lot of them went to Long Island University because if you had